Thank you very much. We are bringing you live stream of Dome TV press review this day, May 10, 2022. Reaching you live from our studios. We're giving you highlight of events that took place today in our country. So we'll bring you review of major newspapers across Nigeria so that to know what's happening in country today. So on Vanguard today we have a story that made the headlines in Vanguard newspapers. The top of our stories we have 2023 presidency. Mogalo pays 25 million naira, obtains ADC nomination form. 2023, APC may find it difficult to campaign with Jonathan as his candidate. Dave Umahi. Nnamdi Kanu seek political solution to end Southeast unrest. Metu urges shares a video of fun moment with 2023 APC may find it difficult to campaign with Jonathan as his candidate. We've told you before that that's what Dave Umahi, Ebonyi State Governor, said. Considering what just happened today, some group of persons purchased APC nomination for ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. APC primaries, Arewa group insists on Southern P to succeed Buhari. 2023 presidency in Mohalo pays 25 million naira, obtains ADC nomination form. Court declares Ebonyi cyber crimes law illegal, unconstitutional. And then we have stories in entertainment. 5 nominated movies to add to your must-watch list. So if you go there, in Vanguard newspaper. NSAS, Ocean set to pay compensation to victims of police brutality. PBEC announces completion of 7th National Assembly plan. 5-year single-term presidency better for faster power rotation, says Atedo Peterside. APC PDP have no agenda for Ndibo. BRT driver Omnicoron said he was going to eat but never returned. Supervisor tells court. This is terrible. Osimba just turns Bauchi to woo delegates, visits Tafawa Balewa tomb. Rivers Imo Oil Wells battle. Count us out. We are independent body. NBC tells Wike. Alleged cyber stalking, court strikes out charges against Heather Sherman, Suraju. Malami's later stores trial of ex-aviation minister Odua, others. Southeast deserves a chance, Honorable Amanabo Ebunu Yusuf. I think he's talking about the 2020. Mercy Aigbe's husband, Kazim, admits first wife contributed to furnishing of apartment. Teachers arraigned over student sex video. Ali Mikena submits nomination form, says choice, not chance, will determine Edo North destiny. Netflix Blood Sisters becomes top 10 rated in over 30 countries. For presiding over the ongoing illegality in NDDC, Akpabio is not. You can look details of that story and see who is criticizing the decision of the Minister of the Niger Delta, Godswill Akpabio, indicating interest to contest for the 2023 presidential election. Senate amends Electoral Act, a new act to allow presidents, members, governors, others to vote at party congresses. Benue politics, who is afraid of Honorable Sunday Oche, of that story from the Vanguard newspapers. We are not recruiting now, CAC. That should be a disclaimer of purported recruitment by the agency, but it has come out to discredit recruitment or exercise that is reportedly going on. 2023, group drums support for Ugwuanyi's choice of successor. You see, many people have been coming out telling the governor, whoever he brings out as his preferred candidate, they are going to stand behind him. 5 dead, 41 injured as rain, thunderstorm hit Damaturu. 500 billion naira bridging claims. Prepare for worst fuel scarcity ever. Ipman warns Nigeria. It's going to be terrible again. We go to another newspapers. The Nation newspapers will be giving you Sanwo-Olu submits nomination forms, promises better Lagos. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has submitted a nomination forms for a second term in office. The Nation newspaper has the details of that story. Court nullifies AGF sale disposal of recovered assets. INEC kicks as parties seek adjustment of 2023 poll timetable. Umahi pays thank you visit to Buhari, says Southeast will not secede. Courts annuls Ebonyi cybercrime law constitutional. Peter Mba and the campaign of calumny, and that's one of the governorship aspirants in Enugu State. Is one of the people being tipped to succeed Governor Ifeanyi. If you go to the Nation's newspapers, you see that story and more on Nation newspapers. Adamu Garuba withdraws from APC presidential race over 100 million naira. The young man has been trying to contest for presidency over time now. Lanti has been asking young Nigerians for him so that he will contest under the platform of the All Progressive Congress. But Nigerians, I don't think they will have him succeed Buhari. Accept presidential forms, Musien bugs Buhari. News stories from the Nation newspapers. Okay, we have now newspaper. Thisday newspaper giving you news day. Thisday. Thisday newspaper today. Thisday live.com. Akeredolu assures Ondo workers of Edo workers what payment of outstanding salaries. The man interesting going back to the second time, I guess. APC caused disunity, or APC has caused disunity in Nigeria. Article party primaries. Senate amends Electoral Act, gives voting rights to 3 delegates. Primary election amends Electoral Act, the same story. Baja Biamila, African speakers seeking debt cancellation, not review. African speakers seeking debt cancellation, not review. Use CAP's matriculation list in mobilizing core members, JAM tells NYC. House amends Electoral Act. And that's what we have on these newspapers. You can get details of that the post. So we'll now go to Sahara Reporters. Sahara Reporters is an online newspaper based in the UK. Interesting stories for you. Court nullifies sale, disposal of recovered assets by Attorney General Malami. Vice President of Andenuga, Colonel L, spends billions on hotel acquisition
as contractors accused seized riches. Exclusive 2023 elections, how Enugu governor, okay, you see this they're talking about the delegate, 3-man delegate elections held in Enugu State and all the intrigues that took place that day. To convene emergency sittings, group releases police mugshot certified through copies. And now you just go to Sahara Reporters, you get details of those stories. And we have a story of terrorists now border attacked Kaduna, Abuja train, others. They gave the reason. Vice President of another, we'll give you that story before. We've told you that Nigeria court nullifies sale and disposal of recovered assets. So that is Sahara Reporters giving you that. So Daily Times is one of the stories that we are going to review this night for you. Why APC National Chairman hosted Jonathan. Victor Arua from Army Specialist to Hotelier. Jonathan's scam splits over 2023 presidential 456 billion naira for ASU to end strike. Let's see if that approval will be given the needed action, maybe releasing, not just giving approval. Emefiele, you go to dailytimesng.com and get the details of that story. The CBN governor rejects presidential form bought for him. You can as well get details of that story on the Daily Times newspaper. Insecurity, you will hear from us. Government threaten Obi Kubana over Abba Kyari. Woman cries out after husband killed and buried their child with the help of a pastor for ritual. That's terrible. It's terrible. What we have. Sport news, Kanuwako Hotel fined by Lagos court. Obi Kubana shuts down Abuja club over film. Oh, these are all stories, man. Thanks. They are trendy reports, kind of. Banditry, Masari, government insensitive to insecurity. You can get dailytimesng.com. You get details of that report. Mayor Lucky Bokwe promises turn around for Abia. Ahead of 2023, PR stop with groups. Allow me to transform Nigeria. Wike tells PDP Nas Kakus, maybe. Yeah, Nas Kakus. To credible election, Yakubu assures. So you get details of those stories on the Daily Times. We now go to the Guardian.ng. Guardian.ng. Senate amends Electoral Act to allow President others vote at party congresses and primaries. 60 Zimbabweans killed by decisive week for Finland, Swedish loom. Another scarcity looms as fuel marketers demand 500 billion British claim. The World Health Organization says China's zero-COVID strategy unsustainable. NDLEA arrests General 2 suspected drug traffickers in Kaduna in 3 months. You go to The Guardian, you get details of the stories. South Korea's June calls on North to trade nukes for aid. So we still have more on our kitty. On Independent, the Daily Independent, we have Lagos commences knowledge transfer training on safety in schools. Lagos commences knowledge transfer training on safety in schools. Cyber crimes law unconstitutional. Elon Musk says he would reverse Twitter ban on Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, because of some tweets during the elections, which Twitter deemed against community standard. Buni pays condolence visit to victims of rainstorm. 2023, Oji Kalu stepped down to support me. Lawan confirmed as a Senate president, saying that Senator Oji Kalu
step down for him to support him. FCTA warns Abuja schools against illegal projects, fees. FG graduates 118 workers under LEAP P. NNPC spent $1 million to repair moribund PH refinery, says GMB. PH is the Port Harcourt refinery. The NNPC spent $1.555 billion to repair that refinery. That's what the GMD of the NNPC is saying. Men's Electoral Act. You can get that as a feature story on independent.ng. Over 35,000 people killed by terrorism in northeast Nigeria. What to know, okay? All right. What to know about comprehensive informational articles. And these are sponsored stories. We told you that Buni pays condolence visits to victims of rainstorm. Say how BRT driver took permission to eat commences massive onslaught against scavengers. 2023 presidency, Deji Adeyanju blasts Tinubu over APC consensus candidate comments. Still on the 2023 presidency, sack Emefiele now, CNPP, civil society. If you want details of this story, go to independent.ng and read more on the report. The Premier Times newspapers, where we have headlines, news saying that the reps to hold emergency session to amend Electoral Act on Wednesday. We have an editorial why the CBN governor should be sacked. You need to go to that papers and get details of what that editorial is all about. Jonathan says rejects APC presidential form. You know, some group bought the presidential form for the president. But from what we hear, he has rejected the form bought for him. 2023, anybody can run, but not everybody can be president. That is Jagaban himself, Tinubu. He said that he is to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He feels that it is not enough being a kingmaker. It's not enough being a kingmaker. So, NIN, month after, 40 systems at NIMC, telcos keep millions of phone users barred. 2023, Northern Group buys APC presidential nomination form for Jonathan. The story has been trending since morning. To say, I am not contesting. I am not contesting, or whatever he wished to tell us. So let's go to the Sun newspapers. The Sun newspapers today, where we have women protest against BEDC block Efrun roads. BEDC is a Benin Electricity Distribution Company in Nigeria. So the women have to protest because they are the receiving end of most of these challenges we are facing in this country. And that's the Sun newspapers. FG plans $68 million green bond to restore Nigeria's deforested landscape. Anger in Chekaraki has capacity, experience to lead Nigeria. Nights of Glamour at AFVCA runway show. You go to the Sun newspapers and get every detail that you need about today's trending. The New Telegraph. ASU's 3-month strike extension. NANS threatens to scuttle party primaries blockage and NAS. That is the National Association of Nigerian Students. They are threatening fire and brimstone over the extension of strike by the Association Academic Staff Union of Universities. Yusuf invites Musa Simon 28 others for Mexico. Man City reached agreement to sign £51 million Haaland. Okay. Ogun women run hosts June 4 with 1,000 runners. Disease outbreaks. World Health Organization (FG) launched National Essential Diagnostic List. Okay, so you can get more stories on the New Telegraph newspaper, so newtelegraphng.com. So you get more details of. We take you to the Punch newspapers today. The Punch newspapers, postng.com. We have a video of Davido shares snippet of first song of next album. In cybercrime law, Saraki welcomes Banky W to the war in Ukraine. As the latest development of the war in Ukraine, you can get on the Punch newspapers. Sanu Nasu to present new payment platform to FG. Maybe it has already been presented because it's a bill to be presented today. While we want Jonathan back in Nassau Rock, Fulani Group. Prepare for scarcity, petrol marketers alert Nigerians. We are waiting. 1.8 billion naira debt. Amcon takes over Aeroland Travels assets. That's bad. Police arraigned Chrisland staff for covering up sexual acts. Kano man to die by hanging for killing 5-year-old nephew. Bauchi man strangles neighbor's daughter, buries corpse in kitchen, collects ransom. So much is happening in this country. Man, drugs, rapes Facebook girlfriend, seeking 3,000 naira for phone repair, demands 50,000. Oh man. Barrister police probe abduction of monarch. 66 million naira fraud. Court admits more evidence against fake army general. We told you already that the marketers, petrol marketers, are threatening, telling Nigerians to prepare for worse for scarcity. It's not bad, but we'll do the most we can. So that's the most we can give you on today's edition of our press review on Don't TV News.